Welcome to Tell Us Your Story, a podcast that amplifies the voices of the marginalized and oppressed in society's minorities. It sheds light on their struggles, triumphs, and untold experiences.
Hello, Josh. Good evening, and welcome to Tell Us Your Story.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you once again for coming onto the space and sharing your story with us. Josh, I would like you to, first of all, tell us your name, the area that you reside, and also your pronouns.
Okay, I'm Josh, and I live in Pechi, in Kumasi.
And your pronouns, I presume. Okay. He, his,
Yeah.
I presume.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Josh, so please tell us this particular story that you want to share with us today.
Okay. It was through social media, and I wanted to meet someone around my place. So he told me to come, and he gave me the time, and I went, not knowing it was a plan with his friends, 3 people. So he met me on the way alongside the road, and as we were going, not knowing he has planned with his 3 friends sitting at somewhere to meet me so that they can beat me or something like that. So I met him, and we got to the point where his friends were, and they sat me down, and they started slapping me, and I didn't know what to do. They collected my phone, telling me, is this what I do? And don't I have a girl? So they told me they are giving me to a military person because they normally catch these people and that's what they do. So if I prove stubborn, they will call this military person and they will come for me. So they told me they've called a person and he's coming. So I shouldn't be stubborn and I should give them something, like I should give them money. So on my phone, I was having 100 cedis and I pushed it to them. And they told me I should be in a hurry to leave the place because they've called the military person and they are coming. If they come and meet me there, it will be a different story altogether. So I sent them the money I was having on my phone and they took my phone and they told me to go and come the following day. I think it was Saturday, so I should come the following day on Sunday to meet them and come for my phone. So I agreed. I went and came back again. And I called them on several occasions. They didn't answer. So getting to in the evening, that was when they answered the call. And they directed me that they are right opposite to where the military school is. I think at Bushen thereabouts.
Mm-hmm.
So I met them there. I met these 3 people there, including the one who told me to meet him, make him 4. So we stood there waiting for them to give me the phone. They didn't want to give me the phone because they wanted me to go to the military person because they said they've given the phone to the military person, so I should go to him and collect the phone myself. And if I go there too personally, it will be a different story. So for that matter, they wanted me to give them money again so that they go for the phone for me. I was very much afraid. So they told me to send them money again. Already I've sent them 100 cedis. So they told me to send them money. That point, I wasn't having any money. I have to call a relative of mine so that he will send me the money and give it to him back. And that point, they collected 200 cedis in addition to the 100 cedis. And as we were standing there, this military person was looking right at where we were standing. So I was very frightened. Within some hours, they brought me my phone. Already they've taken away, like I was having just a small amount of money on it. So they took that money too. And I think they cleared everything on my phone and they gave the phone back to me. Though I wanted not to collect the phone, but I was having some details on it, so I have to go for the phone. And I received my phone in the evening around 9 thereabouts. So I came back home. They gave me a dirty slap, but they thought I would be stubborn. I was very calm. So if I had proved stubborn, I don't know who I would be by right now. So that's how it all ended.
George, how you met this person on social media
Social
and you
media, yeah.
were chatting. For how
Yes.
long did you chat with the person before you agreed to meet this person?
I think a month. A
You were
month.
chatting with the person a month.
We close to a month.
Was this chat still on the app, or you moved from the app to either WhatsApp or either calls?
Oh, yeah. He gave me the WhatsApp number. So we continued from WhatsApp.
Okay, so you continue from WhatsApp for some time, maybe some weeks.
Yes.
And so you thought the person was a good person or was a genuine person, or you didn't anticipate any of
Yes.
these things?
He was a new person. And we even did video calls just to know him very much. He was a Rastafarian.
And you were not scared?
No, like the way he was talking and how he did, he showed me the room that I should come. At first, I was scared because I told him like how he has dressed. I didn't want to go, but he said, "Oh, I shouldn't be scared. I should just come."
And so when you went to see him and then you met him with his friend from wherever you were, that he asked you to come to where he is, was it quite a distance or it was just in your neighborhood?
No, just in my neighborhood. Like it was a distance, but not too far from my neighborhood.
Not very far from your neighborhood.
And I met him just after I've alighted from the car. He was just standing alongside the road, not knowing he has planned this with his three friends far away from the road. So he told me he was taking me to his house. And that was where I met his three friends.
When you met the friends, you said they started assaulting you, which is they slapped you,
Yes.
they hit you.
Yes.
And after beating you up, slapping you, and all of that, they collected the phone. Was the phone the only thing you had with you at the time?
Yes. Aside that, it was only lorry fare that I was having. So aside the money I was having on my phone, I wasn't having anything on me again.
So that money was the 100 Ghana cedis on your phone they took from you?
Yes.
So
They had wanted to collect more, but that was the amount I was having at that time.
how did you manage to get back to the house?
I was very calm with them. So that was when they told me,
You were compromising. Whatever they asked you to do, you do it.
yes.
And so, I mean, when they left you, that evening that they left you, that the time that they left you and said, go and come back tomorrow for your phone, how did you manage to get to the house?
And one of them escorted me to where I have to take the car.
How did you pay?
The amount on me was exactly the amount for the lorry fare.
Oh, okay. So, but they didn't take that lorry fare. They took only the money on your
only
phone.
my phone, yeah, and the money on my phone.
Okay. So when you got back home, were you able to tell anybody in the house that something like this had happened
Not
to you?
not at all. Initially, when I went there, they told me to call a relative of mine to tell them this and this and this had happened. But I didn't want to because I was very scared and I didn't know anyone to call us at that time. So I pleaded with them.
You live with your parent?
No, I live alone.
Okay. You don't have relatives around?
No.
So even when you went to the house, if you wanted to have told someone about it, there was nobody you could
There was nobody.
Were you willing to tell someone about it?
No, because I will not know how they will take it.
Okay. And so you kept it to yourself, and because you needed your phone, you came back the following on your own with nobody looking at your back and not knowing what will also happen to you even on the following day.
When I went there, since I was calling and nobody was answering, so I wanted to stop and come back. But me leaving the phone because I was having documents on it, and as at that time I wasn't having any phone on me. I had to collect my mother's phone and tell lies that I'm doing it for something else, and that was the phone that I used to call them as at that time when I went back the following day.
So, like, I mean, your mom is around. When I asked that you wanted to tell someone,
It was Sunday.
it was Sunday, okay?
Yeah, yeah. So I collected his phone, her phone.
And so you went back not knowing what will happen to you, but because you needed your phone, you couldn't also
Phone.
tell anyone that this has
Yes,
happened to you and you are going for your phone, and so they should look out for you or anything
ye-
like that. And you went to put your life in their hands again. And so finally, when you cooperated with them, giving them the 200 Ghana cedis, they released your phone.
yes.
Was it because the phone was less than 200 Ghana cedis,
Not that.
but they needed the money?
Yeah, because according to them, I don't know if it's true. They showed me videos of people who they've caught up with, and on the video they took these people to the military people and they punished them severely at their campus at that military
At
school.
the military camp.
Yes, at the military camp.
So the guys themselves told you and showed you videos on their phone that when
That's what they do.
they have conversation with people online,
Yes,
they
yes,
they pretend to meet with these people. They bring these people to the military officers for the military officers to punish them.
yes.
Wow. And so for you, because you managed to pay the 200 cedis, you didn't have to
And,
go to the military
and
punishment.
secondly, I wasn't proving stubborn. I just kept calm to just abide with whatever they were saying or doing.
So the idea is that if they are able to extort money from you, you are not going to the
Yes,
military
yes.
camp.
And
But
even if you're able to, like, if you prove stubborn, definitely you are not giving them the money, and you go there.
yes, so the idea is that if they are able to, you are able to pay them. You are not going to the military camp. And so if you don't have anything to pay them, automatically you are going to
Yes,
it's
yes,
it's not automatic that you would say that I have the money, but I won't give you. Sometimes somebody might not have the money to give. And so if you do not have the money to give them, then it means you are going to the military man. But because you agreed that you are coming tomorrow with the money to come and take your phone, they
no,
accepted.
they didn't tell me to bring the money the following day. The following day I went there just for my phone and not to give them any additional money. But when I
Okay.
got there, that was when they told me I should pay additional 200, like I should pay additional 200 cedis.
Okay.
Even they said 300 cedis, but I said I wasn't having money.
And you bargained your way out. Wow. So you paid the 200 cedis, you took your phone, and then you went to the house. After the incident, did you feel you were safe in your neighborhood, or you feel you were safe even on the social media?
Yeah, I was very safe because I'm not a type that I just don't know. I was very much because it wasn't close to my neighborhood. It was very far. And I don't know the person too.
So do you still engage on the social media?
Not really.
Okay. But what about the beatings, the slap, and the things? Were you bruised? Were you harmed, or were you
Yeah,
hurt in any way?
yeah, because of the slap they gave me, it was slaps and beatings. So I had a little bruise on my body. Like my cheek got swollen. And
Any medication? Did you go to the hospital, or you just kept it to yourself?
yeah, I went to the hospital and they gave me some medications.
And you have to pay for all the hospital bills yourself.
Yeah, sure.
I'm just trying to find out, is this your first time encountering such an incident?
Yeah.
Yeah. So after this particular incident, um, how do you relate with people? Has it any way affect the way you relate with people, especially people on social media?
Yeah, I'm very much careful, and because of that, I just don't want to be friends with any person, any gay guy again.
So how do you socialize?
Not at all.
You don't
Not at
socialize at
all.
all.
I'm very much careful with it because of what had happened previously.
I know obviously this incident happened on the social media, so you can't directly bring it to the mainstream community. But when you go on social media, do you think that if you are chatting with anybody, do you anticipate that, oh, this person could be a fraud or could be a scam or could be anything related to what happened to you?
Yes, because mostly I don't just go straight away. I just have to disguise just to see if the person is real or fake. And even aside that one, I don't think I normally go there to find someone. No.
Can understand. But I hope you are feeling much better now.
Oh yeah, I'm feeling much better.
Okay. Josh, thank you very much for sharing your story with us. But I'm so sorry that you have to go through all of these. Thank you for opening up and sharing your story with us and to our listeners. Your voice really matters. You are listening to this podcast on our YouTube page. Tell us your story. Follow us for more updates on new episodes on our Instagram handle and on our Twitter at Quigef, Quugef. Please hit the subscribe button.